Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Eightfold Fitness. It's your boy, Revenant Crane, and we are starting off the vlog today with a recipe video. Hope everyone's day is going just fantastic, and I hope you guys are ready for a nice vegan pizza recipe. This recipe is super easy. This is the cheapest and easiest one I found online. It should take like 15 minutes once you get used to it to prep it, and about 20 to 25 minutes to cook. And I actually haven't even made it yet, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not really sure how it's gonna turn out. When I looked at the recipe and the video for the recipe, it looked delicious, so let's try it out.
And for this pizza, you will need wheat flour. I would use white whole wheat because it looks more like pizza, obviously. You need cashews and yellow bell peppers for the sauce. You can use any veggies as the toppings. For me, I have my mother's roasted vegetables that she's already made, so I'm just gonna put some of those on top. A mini can of tomato paste. We'll be using about 3/4 of this can. And then you will need some type of seasoning, and that is literally all you need for this pizza. It should be very easy, and I'm gonna show you guys every step of the way.
Alright, so for every 2 cups of whole wheat flour, you need 1 cup of water, and for this recipe it calls for 2 cups of whole wheat flour. For the whole pizza that you're making, you can do less than that if you're just trying for a personal pizza, but I'm going to put 2 cups in here and some water and blend it up into a nice little ball. We're going in hands deep. Make sure to wash your hands, please. Alright, we're all done kneading the dough. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I used my hands and just pushed it around, so I'm gonna call it that. But you'll end up with just a nice little ball of dough here, and now we are going to go on to the tomato paste, which I actually already did, so let me show you guys. I used 3/4 of a can of that tomato paste, and I put about a 1/3 of a cup of water in there and just mixed it up until it's about the same consistency as pizza sauce. That's what you're going for here, but I would go around 1/3 of a cup. And you can do it any consistency you want, obviously. And now you will need a pretty strong blender here. I have a Cuisinart blender. I'm hoping it's gonna work well. It should work pretty well, but we're putting in 1.5 cups of cashews and about 3/4 of a cup of water, and then you're slicing the bell pepper in half, and you're just gonna throw it in there. So let's go do that.
Alright, we got the cheese sauce all made. I know it looks a little watery, but once we cook it, it thickens quite a bit. So this is actually about the perfect consistency we're looking for. Alrighty, it's time to roll out the dough. My rolling pin was bigger than the pan that I'm actually putting it on, so I just have to do it on the table, and I taped down the parchment paper. You should be using parchment paper for this. If you use anything else, the pizza's gonna stick and it's gonna be hard to get off. So I'm gonna roll this, and then I will catch you guys once it's all rolled out. Alright, it is all rolled out and ready to go. It's looking pretty good. This is more so like a flatbread type of pizza, just so you guys know. Now I'm going to grab the tomato paste and just pour that on. And I'm gonna start spreading that around. And with that all spread around, we're gonna put the Italian seasoning on now. Just a healthy dose of it around the sauce. And before I do that, I must show you guys, I've left around 1 centimeter for the crust. And what you wanna do for the crust is put a very thin layer like this of sauce, just so that everything cooks the same, because if this layer of sauce, this thin layer of sauce was not on it, then it would not cook properly. And now the seasoning. Alright, this is looking tasty already. Now let's add the cashew cheese. The cheese is on. We're ready to go. I actually tried some of this because I just wanted to, and oh my god. It tastes amazing actually with that yellow pepper in it, so I'm excited for this to be cooked. But let's add the final ingredients, the toppings, and I'm going to finish it off with some more seasoning. Oh my goodness, this is looking sexy. Might not be the most aesthetically pleasing pizza, even though I think it is, but I love all food, of course. And you want to bake this at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 210 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. So I'm gonna catch you guys when this is baked, and I am excited to show you the final product. And here it is, the final product. And it looks freaking amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to try this. I stopped myself from eating a slice just so I could show you the whole thing. And now I'm gonna take my first bite.
All right, not my first bite, probably my 5th bite because I already had 2 slices, but it's amazing. I will leave the ingredients and the whole recipe in the description if you want to make it yourself. But since that is done, let's get into the workout. Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the workout portion of the video. Here we're doing a chest and triceps session, which I've wanted to show you guys for a while. Oh, if you just saw that, you saw that I almost wiped out. Someone's got to tell me how to better hoist the dumbbells up on a decline bench and just get them into the correct position, because at the moment it's really hard for me to do this. So we start off the chest workout with a decline dumbbell bench press. I've been focusing on my lower chest a lot lately because it's my genetic weak point. For some reason, my upper chest actually grows faster than my lower chest, but that could also be due to the fact that I don't do decline much. So I've been trying to work in decline more than incline, and I'm trying to get that full aesthetically pleasing chest, and I am getting there, guys, with the help of form and decline. And now we're going into the incline dumbbell bench press. I like to do 4 by 6 to 8, always starting off with 2 heavy compound movements in my chest workouts. The best tip I have for you guys in this one is to arch your back, and also at the top, you don't want to touch your dumbbells together like I accidentally did there. You want to get them just close enough so that they're not touching, so you're still keeping tension on your muscles, because if they're touching, then all the tension goes off your muscles, and growing your muscles is all about time under tension. And this is a very dumbbell oriented chest workout. Now we're going into the dumbbell flat bench fly. Oh, I almost messed up there. But yeah, 4 by 6 to 8 for this one. For this, I like to focus on the eccentric part, so going on the way down kind of slow. And the best tip I can give you guys for fly movements, any fly movement, is to straighten your arms at the top. That will provide the best contraction and the best squeeze. It's okay to have your elbows bent at the bottom, but at the top, you always want your arms to be completely straight, because otherwise you're just not getting the most out of this exercise. Then we go into the last exercise for chest. This is a very unique one. It's called the inner pec incinerator. I learned it from Athlean X. What you do is put the cables just so that your arms are straight, and point your thumbs towards your other arm and just cross over your hands. And this is better than just a regular cable fly because you're actually crossing over your hands, so you're getting even more of a squeeze in that inner and lower chest area. And I really like to do this sometimes with supersetting the 3D upper chest fly, which you're seeing here. I use one arm, well, I use one arm for each side, obviously. I'm gonna do 4 by 6 to 8 on this one, and this one's really cool because you're getting a 3D movement, so you're hitting not only your outer chest, but also your inner chest when you turn your body. Now we're getting into the tricep part of the workout. We're doing weighted dips here for 4x4 to 5. I like to go really heavy here. I'm doing a 60-pound dumbbell in between my legs on this one. I tried to go for 5 and I just failed. Unfortunately. That's all right. I'll get to it, guys. I'll get 60 for 5. And then we drop set this with as many reps as possible while also leaning forward on the drop set to hit my lower chest. Now for this movement, I like to do another drop set or superset, another superset for 4x6 to 8 on both these exercises. It's first the tricep machine push down, which looks like you're hitting the long head of your tricep, but this is actually hitting your lateral head. I feel this a lot in my lateral head, and I'm trying to work my lateral head in more into my workouts because it's just my genetic weak point when it comes to my triceps. But if you're trying to make your triceps look as big as possible, then try to do more long head exercises. And then again, supersetting this with the tricep dip machine. Here I'm focusing on the eccentric movement for this machine because I really like to, I just feel a lot on this machine. And again, at the bottom, just fully contracting, keeping your elbows as close to your body as possible. That's the biggest tip I can give for you guys on this one. Again, this one's very good for the lateral head as well. And then we're finishing off the workout with what I like to call a triple set. It starts out with the cable tricep pushdown, and here I want to show you a good example of how not to do pushdowns. I bring the bar all the way up right there. I tried to do a bad rep to show you guys. You can't bring the bar all the way up. Keep it to a single joint movement like I'm doing here, and keep your elbow locked and your shoulder completely in place, and that will give you the best overall form for your triceps. So we do underhand first for 3x8 to 10, overhand for 3x8 to 10, and then a rope to finish it off by 3x8 to 10, not by 3x8. Never mind. But yeah, that's a great way to finish off your triceps, and that is going to conclude this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the vegan pizza recipe. Again, the ingredients and directions will be down in the description. So if you enjoyed this entire video, then leave a like for me, please. And if you are new here, consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy fitness and all things vegan and all things workout related. And I will catch you guys in the next video.